Here we are again discussing the problems of rapists and victims that have been raped. But today, I would like to take a different approach. Solutions. Let's call this Operation Call Out a Potential Rapist. I have something to say. That joke you told the other day wasn't funny. Why didn't I confront you on it then? Well, I was too scared to be the bummer of the party. It's been on my mind heavy, and I think that you should take it back. It's because of people like you. It's because of people like you that makes jokes about sexual violence attractive. But what's so attractive when a woman yells stop or can't even talk because she's under the influence? What about her little brother? Doesn't he look up to you? It all starts when they are young and who they decide to follow. And he chose to follow you. See, rapists aren't just born rapists. It's something that has to, or someone that triggers it in them. So how can we prevent this? Well, we can't stop something unless we know about it. So, like I did in my research, the last few talks, we've been talking about rape and the statistics, the oppositions, and even now the solution. As in our talk, I will be talking about different approaches that we can take to solve this problem. Sexual assault, you may not have think that it's one of the biggest problems in our world, but it's the most costly problem that can happen. It affects our community entirely as a whole. Now, as you can think, here's some of the solutions I can think of. If someone perpetrates rape culture and you laugh rather than calling them out or making a point, you are just as guilty. Call them out. Don't laugh and hear their story. You may not know this, but one of the reasons that we can stop rape is by when listening to other people's story. It actually affects us. Every parent wants to know that their little girl is protected. But we need to make sure that our sons know how to protect that little girl. But if you raise your child and the father always beats up the mother, they're gonna think that's how they treat their woman. Sometimes it doesn't always end up that way. There's always an opposition, but there is a solution to this problem. If you don't laugh, it takes away the cheering section some people depend on to support their hatred. And that prevents raping. Because you might not think of it this way, but rape is most costly of crimes in the victim. Again, the total estimate cost is $127 billion a year. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd rather put that $127 billion towards something else besides raping a little girl. Because nowadays, we have to watch out ourselves. They have something going on, a campaign called It's On Us. Yes, we have to walk around in pairs, but why do we have to walk around in pairs? Why can't we find the solution? And that's what I'm here for. The solution is to call them out. So you ask, well, how can I help with rape culture? It's real easy. Try to be a friend. Try to listen to people's stories. All you have to do is, we can start with the young ones. Growing our little boys into real men and not to rapists. By doing this, we have to exemplify the real causes of men, not muscle or sex or trying to be cool. Because today in songs, people portray that rape is cool. They'll be like, hey, I heard this in the song. This isn't rape. This is music. This is cool. cool. They did it. Why can't I do it? Why can't you do it? Because you're hurting someone. And it's not cool at all. So, like Gina Horton mentioned that every girl deserves to give away who they want to give it away to. But we can't do that if rapists continually and consistently come towards us. I understand it's on us, but what about it's on you? What about what made you? Why can't we stop sex raping, period? Why do we have to be careful? We don't have to be careful. I'm stopping to be careful now. I am tired of always walking with a partner. I'm tired of always looking behind my back. Why can't I just walk peacefully knowing that I won't get raped? That is a problem. And these solutions can solve it. But we can't do it by ourselves. We have to do it together as one. But, like I said, let's call these people out. Don't laugh at no more stories. And then listen. Listen to what these people have to say. I've been talking about this for 4 talks. And I want you to actually think. Think about, how can I stop this? How can I help? How can you help? There's plenty of sites to look up to. Plenty. All you have to do is help. Search in Google, help rape. How to stop rape. And boom, it's right there. But in order for us to do that, it takes a team. And we can't do it by ourselves. But if we have to start small, that's cool too. I just know that this talk has helped me in so many ways that we need to change, and we need to change now. Yesterday is gone, and today is today. So please, help us girls not to feel alone anymore. Help rapists. Help them. Because honestly, they're psychologically thrown. And it's hard to come back from that. So why do men rape? Well, you can help. That question doesn't have to be answered anymore. If we can just go back and start with our young men and teach them how to be real men.